Border, border everybody. Give me a big wave. Hi. Hi everybody. Okay, so it's yesterday was Monday, today's Tuesday. Tuesday today. Shut my tower. I'm looking out of the window and it's not good. Mine Buruglau ac mine Windhog ac mine. Oh yeah. Now one of our jobs today is an outside job. Well, half of it's an outside job, so we're gonna have to wait until the weather gets better, aren't we? We'll have to wish it away. I've got a poem. Well, it's a song. It's called Rain, Rain, Go Away. So I think this is what we need to sing today to get rid of that rain. So it goes, rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Mrs. J.R. wants to play, come again another day. And then there's another bit about the sun. So when the sun comes out, we'll have to sing this. Sun, sun, out you stay, warm us up for all the day. Mrs. J.R. wants to play, warm us up for all the day. Well, we can't sing that to the sun till the sun arrives, and it's definitely not arriving yet. Keep an eye out and see if the sun comes out later. Okay, Cokie, I brought my magic counting stick home with some car numbers, because we're doing all about transport, aren't we? All about vehicles. I've only got one on there at the moment. You ready? Number 1. I put that at the beginning because that's the first number we're going to count. And now you've got to help me put the rest of the numbers on. Can you see? We can't see it all at once, but that's okay because we're going to play some games today with that. The first game is putting on the right numbers. So we need the next number after 1. So 1 more than 1 is 2. Did you say 2? I hope you did. Should know now. After 1, we say 2 when we're counting. 1 more than 1 is 2. So what's going to be next? 1, 2. What's 1 more than 2? 4. Is that right? No. Did I trick you? Not 4, is it? 1, 2, 3. Lots of you said 3. I could hear you. Right, so let's go back and check. 1, 2, 3. What's going to go here? What's 1 more than 3? Is it 5? No. 1 more than 3 is 4. Well done. Okay, now we've only got 1 car left in front of me. Can you remember what it is? I have showed it to you because I was trying to trick you. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going to go at the end? What's 1 more than 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you said 5 because I could hear you saying it. Ooh. Get my sticky things right. Okay, let's just double check we've got them all now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to play a little game. I'm going to hide the stick and I'm going to take 1 car away. And I'll show you the stick and you've got to guess which one's gone. Okay. Okay, ready? I'm going to take one off. Okay, you ready? Which one was missing? Did you see? Let's find out. Ready? 1 was there. 2. Uh-oh. Something missing between 2 and 4. What comes after 2 and before we get to 4? 2, 3. Did you say 3? I bet you did. That comes between 2 and 4. Number 3. Okay, let's take another one away now. Okay, you ready? I'm not going to say the numbers, you've got to say them and see what's missing. Here we go. Did you see? One was missing. What could it be? Let's find out. We got 1 and then 2. 3's there. So it's something that goes after 3 before we get to 5. It's in between 3 and 5. What could it be? Well done if you said 4. Well done. 4 comes after 3 and before we get to 5. It's in between 3 and 5. Well done. Okay, you can take another one away now. Okay, you ready? One's gone. See if you can find out which one it is. What was missing? Did you see? Right at the beginning of our number line, before we got to 2, something was missing. Which number comes before 2 when we're counting? Well done if you thought it was number 1, because it was. I'd taken that off right at the beginning. Okay, right. One more. You ready? Okay, here we go. Ready? What was missing? I think you saw, didn't you? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. So which number comes after 4? And it's right at this end of our counting stick today. We only went up to this number today. Well done if you said 5. It is 5. Spot on. Stick that one on. Right. One more thing and then we'll go. Let's count backwards. So we're going to go. We're in reverse now. Let's reverse the cards. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. There we go. 0 and 5. Not on this line. Could have, but not on this line. Right. Let me stand that up over there. Marvellous. Now, I've got a job that I want to, well, I'd like to show you, but I can't because I haven't got room and I've only got a little camera screen on the table in front of me. So I'm going to tell you about it and then you can do it, okay? Now this is a PE job and normally we'd be doing this in the hall with loads of room, okay? Lots of people, but lots of room. And this is a driver's game. So if I tell you about it and then you can do it in your house and when the weather's better, outside, okay, because we're going to be drivers and when we're inside we've got to do very careful driving and not too fast because we'll trip over things, bump into things, don't want that. And drivers in built up areas have to drive slowly and carefully, so we're going to do that one first. And then when it's nice weather and you're all wrapped up, you can go outside and you could do some faster speed driving. It can be a motorway for outside. You can go faster because there's more room. Okay, but we're going to do inside driving first. So what I want you to do, you're going to do this standing up, but I can't because I'm talking to the camera. So you're going to get ready in a nice space, like we do in PE in the hall, find a space, and you're going to need your car. So you're going to open the door, and you're going to get inside. Okay, and close the door, boom. And then you need your car keys, got your car keys, going to put them in the ignition. Or you could have a push button one if that's what you've got. Oh, I nearly forgot something important. Seatbelt on, clunk. Is it on? Always have your seatbelt on, you drive. Okay, turn the key Now hold your steering wheel because we're going to do steering. You're not just going to walk around, for goodness sake, that's no good. You're going to be a driver and you're going to steer your way around your house. Okay, it might be in the living room, you might be able to go into the hall, you might be able to go to the kitchen or the dining room. So you're going to drive your way around the things that are there. Now this means we're in a built up area, we have to go at low speed. So walking, or at the very fastest, a little jog. You know what a jog looks like? It's like a very slow run. Because you're in a built up area, you can't go speeding. The police will speak to you about that and you might cause a crash. So we're going to drive around our indoor area very, very carefully. Are you ready? Handbrake off. Clunk. Ready? Go. Turning right. Turning left. Around all the things, no bumping, no crashing allowed. If you crash, you're out. You could get mum or dad doing this as well. You've got to make sure you don't crash into them. So you've got to steer. Right, let's just stop a minute. Right, ready? Oh, handbrake on. Turn your engine off. Okay, so did you manage not to bump anything? It's very important. You've got to do good looking and good thinking and good steering for this one. Okay, we don't want any bumps, no knocks, no trips. If you're doing those things, then you're not doing this job carefully enough. Okay, you've got to be the best driver you can be. Now, when you've done that a few times, we're going to try something much, much harder. We're going to reverse, and that means going backwards. Okay, now when you go backwards, it's trickier because you haven't got any eyes in the back of your head. Only mummies and teachers have those. So what you need to do when you're driving backwards is, I'm not really good at this, my neck's a bit dodgy. You've got to turn your head around and look behind you. And this is hard. This is hard. You can't turn your head too far. You're not an owl. So you've got to do your best, okay, and look what's behind you. And of course, you need to go slower because when you're reversing, it's much harder than going forwards and it's very easy to bump into things. So we're going to look over our shoulder and then we're going to move in a backwards direction. Now, mummies and daddies, absolutely hysterically, some children find this very, very hard. They look over their shoulder and they think they're going backwards, but actually they're going forwards, just looking over the shoulder. So children, make sure you're stepping backwards, okay? You need to be moving that way, okay? So, engine on, boom. Handbrake off. Okay, now over your shoulder. Perhaps I'll turn this way so you can see. Can you see? Okay. So I'm turning over my shoulder and I'm looking and I'm going to go backwards. Ready? Make sure you're steering around things. You've got to make sure you're not bumping into anything even though you're going backwards. No bumping, watch out. Turn around this side. Stop. Engine off. Clunk. Handbrake on. Clunk. How was that? Did you manage not to knock anything over? That was hard, wasn't it? That was quite tricky. So well done, you practiced that. Now, when the rain stops and it's a bit nicer outside, you can try this outside, hopefully with more room. So either in your garden or in the park or somewhere where there's more room. Don't do it really on the roads, that wouldn't be safe, would it? So yes, and then you can go much faster. But still no crashes. We don't want any crashes. People get hurt in crashes and it will certainly mess your car up. So a bit more speed when you're outside. Okay, try that today. That's good fun. Brilliant. Now, last thing today, I've got a very silly song for you. Well, it's a rhyme really, but lots of children I've done this with. Absolutely love it. It's about a train that goes between a place called Wibbleton to a place called Wobbleton. They're funny names, aren't they? Wibbleton to Wobbleton. That's where the train's going. And back again. And to get to Wibbleton from Wobbleton, it is 15 miles, which is quite a long way. So this is just a silly little rhyme all about it. Now, if I go back a little bit, I can't put my camera back too much because you're on a table. I don't be falling off. Now, what I usually do is I get my knees and I'm going to tap them. So this one is Wibbleton and this one is Wobbleton. It's still a bit too close for you to see. I wonder if I can drop the camera down a little bit. Balancing on some books, so I might be able to take it down a little bit. Not really, but still. Here we go. It sounds a bit like a train, this as well. It's got a rhythm to it, like a train, okay? From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. It's a silly song, isn't it? Going back and forth from Wibbleton to Wobbleton. Sounds a bit like a train as well. Should we do it one more time? You help me this time because you know it now. Here we go. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Whew. Good workout for your knees as well. You've got to keep lifting them up. Right, that's it for today. I hope you're enjoying your packs. I think you are, because I've seen some amazing photographs of people doing fabulous things, investigating real cars. Fabulous. Working with their slopes, cars on different surfaces, see what happens. Fabulous. Work your way through, get everything done by the end of the week and send me lots of pictures, okay? If you need a pack, if you know somebody who needs a pack, let them know. If they can't get it online, there's one at school, okay, and they could go and ask for that. Okay, when you're all busy today, it's a nasty day, can't go out to play, so let's get some jobs done, okay, and have some fun. Right, it's time to go, so I'll see you tomorrow, and tabuki.